One night, back when I was a teenager, I was in my house with my family at the time, my two sisters and my grandparents. We, we were having just another typical night, just hanging around, enjoying the night, talking and just spending the time away. We then heard a knock at the door. My sister Rose opened it, and when she did, my friend Melvin, our friend Ruben, Melvin's brother Alvin, and their cousin Jerry had walked into the hall. They weren't wearing no shirts, no socks, and no shoes. And they were like very, very worried and very nervous and even a little scared. We looked at them like, what's going on? Like, how come they're not dressed and why are they so worried for? And Melvin told us that they were in the backyard and they were hanging around with a guy named George. They said that George was like really, really drunk, and for some reason he was like really mad at the four of them. They said that George pulled out a big, long knife. And he said that he was gonna go to the store and go buy some more beer. And when he comes back, he was gonna murder all four of them. They could see he was a grown-up. He was a big, husky guy with a lot of good strength, a lot of good power. The knife that he pulled out was a big, long, sharp one, and they could see that he wasn't playing around. He really was gonna murder them when he came back. They didn't know what to do, so that's why they came over to my house to see if there was any way we could help them. My grandma kept on insisting that we call the police, but Melvin kept on saying, no, don't call the police. I don't know why, but he just kept on telling her to not call the police, and we didn't know what to do. After 10 minutes of standing in the hall and trying to figure out what to do, we got Ruben to call his mother on the phone. We told her of what was going on. 10 minutes later, she was at our house with a truck. The four of them got in the truck, and they stayed the night over at his mother's house that night. the next day, when I went over to see them, they said that George had came back with a case of beer and that knife. And they said that he was looking around for the four of them, but he couldn't find them. And they said that his dad Mele and his brother Chris came out and told him that they're not here. I don't know where they went, but they're not here right now. So you gotta leave, buddy. And he got mad and walked away, and thus they had survived that awful night. Only God knows what would have happened if they hadn't come over to my house that night.